said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley. The Golden Bears will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So SMU's offense will have first crack at this one. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Spins away from the defense. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Looking to throw, it's Hendricks. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Makes the grab over the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play leaves him with second and 12. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Tries again to get it in. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set things right on 3rd and goal? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They want to throw it. Lets it fly to the end zone and it's picked off.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Allen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll try to get it through the air. And the missed connection on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Golden Bears look to keep this drive humming. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And the Golden Bears are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll send out the kicker here. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Pulls and fires complete. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough. So got to continue to play well within the conference.
To the air, it's Hendricks. Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Mustangs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Give to the running back. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be third down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Mustangs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, Notre Dame and USC has just gone final, and we have a winner in the battle for the Jewel Shillelagh. USC answered the bell away from the Coliseum today with an impressive victory. The Trojans knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. The give on the inside. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
The Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Scanning the field, it's Hendricks. Quick completion on the out. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. The Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Absolutely perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. He's in open space downfield. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Hendricks. Gets it out fast. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Toss sweep, try to get it outside to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're going to run it to the right. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. The Mustangs will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll give it to him again. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Ventura. Nice pick up there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got his man quickly. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
2nd down.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that one's incomplete. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Rushes on him, and the ball comes out. What a disaster. All kinds of room to the right. Defense got it. They're on the run. At the 20. Touchdown, SMU. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. No midseason concentration labs here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
And the Mustangs will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Reads it, fires complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Hendricks. He lost one down the sideline. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
The Mustangs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Mustangs! And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
The Golden Bears send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Looking to pass. It's Hendricks. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They'll go back to the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the 1st down.
The play action fake. Got his man downfield. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
Yeah, and how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. Fourth down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And incomplete on the deep ball. And the Golden Bears will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. The give to the tailback. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Hendricks. They'll run the screen. Makes a man miss. Breaks into the open. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Completes it in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Past the 40. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. He'll pull it on the read. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6 with the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying play action. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Mustangs. Fired in from the red zone for the score. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Back to the ground with the running back. Turning it on. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He'll do it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Spin move. He's got it. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Handoff to the lone back. Makes his man miss. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. He stopped short as they just barely kept him from turning the corner and getting it into the end zone. Jet sweep to the receiver. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The give. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Good right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move there. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Picks up the first down, still moving. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To the ground, he's got it again. At the 45, on his way. Speeding down the left side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
50, Cal 3.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a man, it's Hawkins. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to Week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are